everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Danii. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful crochet headband. This is called the Antonia headband. I named it after my beautiful niece, as you can see in here. This is a very easy project. And before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. And now let's see the materials that you need to make this super cute baby headband. So for this project, I'm going to be using this leftover yarn that I have from a hat that I made. And this is a category 4. This is from Red Heart. You will need a 5mm crochet hook. This is from Clover. Also a scissors, a tapestry needle, and a measuring tape. So we're gonna start with a slip knot. This is how I do mine. And we're gonna start with the foundation chain. And we are going to chain 6. These 6 chain are going to be the width of the headband, of the actual rivet headband. So chain 6. And now single crochet 1 in the second chain from the hook. If you need the written pattern, it's going to be in the description box below, the link, and also in the first comment of this tutorial. So now keep single crochet all the way down. You should have 5 single crochet in total. And as I mentioned before, this is going to be the width of this headband. So if you want this to be wider, you can chain more, or if you want it to be smaller, you can chain less for your foundation chain. So now for row number 2, you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and now single crochet 1 in this very first stitch, but we're just gonna grab the back of this stitch only. And this is how we're gonna create this rivet effect on the headband. So now just keep single crochet, just grabbing the back loop only for the first 4 stitches. For the last one of every single row, you are gonna grab the entire stitch. So the first 4, you're just gonna grab the back loop only, and the last one you are gonna crochet normal, like as just regular single crochet. And now you are gonna repeat this sequence until you reach 72 rows, or until you have the length of your headband. In this case, I'm making a headband for a 6 to 12 months old baby. So obviously you are going to be making the size that you need. If you want for a smaller baby, or for a toddler or a kid, you can just go ahead and make the size that you want. On my website, I will put the chart with all the measurements, so you can there choose what size do you need. So as you guys can see in here, this is the main part of the headband. And as you can see, this is a very stretchy stitch, and this is why I'm going to be making 2 inches less than the total that I need. So for a 12-month baby, I need 18 inches long, but I'm going to be making this part 2 inches less, so 16 inches in total. So make sure to crochet this headband 2 inches less than the total that you need. So in here I have my 16 inches. Perfect. And you guys can see in here how stretchy this stitch is. So this is why we don't want the headband to be super loose around the baby's head. So now we're gonna close these. If you saw my video, the Valdivia hat, you will know this part. It's very easy and it's the same thing. So we're gonna close this brim or the body part. Just grab the loop, pass it through, and chain 1. And to keep closing these, we're going to single crochet, just grabbing these 2 parts together. So pass your hook through the front and the back, and single crochet. So we're gonna keep doing these, and because I have 5 stitches, I should have 5 stitches again while I'm closing this brim. And if you did your brim wider and you have 10 stitches or 10 single crochet, you should close your brim with 10 stitches. So once this is done, we can go ahead and cut that yarn. If you want, you can wave in the ends. I personally don't like doing that because I'm going to put the bow exactly in here on the middle, so it's gonna be hidden anyway. So just make sure you tied it super good, and then you can cut those little ends or waving in. That's totally up to you. Just make sure it's super tight, and then you can cut it. So now we have the brim ready, or the body of this headband, it's ready. So now we're gonna make the bow. And to make the bow, we're just going to make a foundation chain. So chain 36. If you want your bow to be bigger, you can chain more, or if you want it smaller, you can do less. So now we're gonna join these 2 parts together with a slip stitch, just like this. And we're gonna start building the bow. So now chain 1, and we're gonna work with half double crochet. So half double crochet 1 in this very first stitch, and remember that you should have 36 half double crochet. So make sure you're counting your stitches, because sometimes when we're working in a round, you can either make 1 extra stitch or 1 less, so we don't want that to happen. So count your stitches, and you should have 36 in total. And just like this is the last half double crochet, and now we're going to join this row with a slip stitch. So make sure to grab the first stitch in here and slip stitch. And now for row number 2, chain 1 and half double crochet, just grabbing the back loop only again. And we are gonna keep doing this, repeat this sequence for 6 rows. And like I said before, if you want your bow to be thicker or like bigger, you can do more rows. That's totally up to you. Or if you want it smaller, you can do less. I personally like 6 rows. I think it's just enough and super chunky. So close in here again, and remember to be counting your stitches. You don't want your bow to have a weird shape if you are increasing or decreasing by accident. And remember as well that the written pattern is going to be on my website. The link, it's gonna be in the description box below. And just like this, we have this rectangle. So now we're gonna pull the yarn and leave a very long tail because we need to tie it and build this bow and then attach it to the actual headband. So make sure you leave a very long tail. So now fold this rectangle in half, just like this. Make sure the seam is in the middle so we are not gonna be able to see it at all. And now you just have to start wrapping this around. Try to make it tight but not super tight, just like this. And once we have that, now we're gonna attach it to the headband right here, and just place your bow there and start wrapping around and grabbing the headband as well. And when you find that it's enough, now you can grab your tapestry needle and wave in at the end. Make sure to do this part slow and make sure the end is super good height, and then you're not gonna have problems with your headband ripping apart. So make sure to do this part properly. And when you have these ready, just cut the leftover, cut that yarn, and your headband is ready. So you guys, this is the easiest headband and it's super pretty. I love making these for my niece. I'm obsessed with her, and it's just so fast to make these. Like, it's incredible fast. It's perfect for markets, perfect for spring, and obviously you can use whatever material you want. If you want something lighter, you can use cotton, or if you want something for winter, you can use wool and make this headband even thicker. It's totally up to you. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please follow me on social media. I have Facebook and Instagram. You can find me as cjdesign, or you can also find my Spanish Instagram and Facebook as Danii's Ways. And that's all for today. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!